Hi, everybody. Okay, so I am finally back on board with Bold. Thank you so much, Jesus. Thank you so much, Jesus. Man, if you guys have been watching my videos for this week, I have been like, I was almost out. But, okay, so we finally have some movement. Rich and Brooke are have a couple of meetings with the client, and then they have some time alone, right? So, okay, here's the good part for me, okay, because this is like a two-layered thing here. Um, you guys, unless you've been under a rock, you know everything going on with Logan and the fact that Logan and um now Forster Creations caused the Spencers and the Forsters to fight, right? And it caused this whole family rift and the whole thing. I mean, I covered it extensively. Okay. Now, here's the pudding. Ridge, Ridge, my man, is getting his comeuppance. What I mean by that is, he said, "Oh, well, Forster Creation is so much better than Logan, and Logan is just a hack, and they're not going to be worth anything." Yada, 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 yada. He went on and on and on. Okay, now he's getting in the, oh, because apparently there's a long term client that they just assumed that they would sign the deal with, right? Well, turns out that the father, apparently, because it's a father daughter thing, the father is out. The father is going with Logan. Woo! Sorry, Rich. Maybe Logan isn't just a startup company. You think, sweetheart? I've never been so happy for someone to lose in my life. Okay, now going around the bend. Somehow, and this was the good part of the last 2 days. Um, Sheila convinced Finn to let her go on the plane so she's in Monaco. Now we all know that. The problem is Steffi didn't know that. But they did a great scene today where Kimberly Brown is there in a lounge chair having lunch, right? She thinks she's hiding herself by hiding under a beach towel. But then her toes are showing. So everybody knows that she's 8 toes Sheila, right? We all know why, right? Okay. So, Steffi and Finn are minding their own business, and Finn is trying to distract Steffi and not make her think about it and whatever, right? Then she takes off her sunglasses because she sees the feet. And I'm like, oh no, it's gonna go down. Okay, so then she's like, there's no way. No way she's here. And then she marches up to the thing and says, Sheila. Man, talk about putting a man in a bad spot. Okay, because now Finn is between his wife and his mother. Who's he gonna choose? I know what my guess is. Steffi. But he might surprise me. Okay. Going around the bend again. Deacon and Taylor. The couple I don't like. No shade to Sean Kanan, no shade to Rebecca Buddy. I just don't like your couple, man. Because why? Okay, so I might have to make an extra. I don't know. I'll just go with it for now, and if it gets really long, I'll do another video. But okay. And I thought about this for a couple of days. So I now have evidence for like my thought pattern here. Okay. Taylor, a psychiatrist, a doctor, supposed to be really smart, is totally fine with taking someone else's husband. I don't understand that. Okay? And then, so, uh, uh, Deacon does the right thing, divorces Sheila, right? And I was all in a tizzy because I was like, what? You've been married for 2 years, maybe, and you get divorced like that? Holy crap. Then it happened today. They're sitting there in the thing, and he says, will you marry me? I said, what the? Wait a minute. You got divorced from a woman. You've been divorced for 10 minutes. And you ask another woman to marry you. What the? And but then Taylor comes back and says, oh, well, I don't think we should be married. And I was like, yes. Because in my mind, in the back of my mind, I was like, there's hope for Sheila and Deacon. There's hope for Sheikhan people. Woo! Because, oh, man. Only thing is, now my mind is at war with itself because I'm like, okay, well, in theory, because you don't understand the facial expression that Sean Kanan had when Rebecca Buddy said no. He was torn up, okay? He was completely disappointed. He was a sad boy, okay? So I was like, okay, that opens the door for Sheila. But then I was like, well, do I really want Sheila to take him back after all the crap he put her through? I don't know. So I'm at war with myself here. But man, was today an improvement over the last week? Holy Jesus. So, yeah. I don't know. I don't know. Because I don't know where they're gonna go with the character of Sheila, like, after this. Because you know that, okay, I'm just gonna put all the bases out there, okay? We know that Sheila's not gonna have a relationship with Ben or Hayes. So that's kind of done, right? Then the thing that's teetering is the relationship possibility with Deacon again. But like I said, I'm not really sure if I want her to go back. So I don't know. I'm on the fence. And it's not for the reason that you think. Like, I am totally behind Sheila, but your husband, who is now your ex-husband, treated you like crap before he was your ex-husband. So I don't know if I would support the reunion with those two. Although they make a better couple than Taylor and Deacon do. Because I don't know, Sean Kanan and Kimberly Brown just have a vibe. So I'm on the fence. But at least I'm more energized with this storyline than I have been. So congratulations on that. But boy, howdy. All right. Bye, everybody.